Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Idioms 365. The idiom today is that said. Okay, let's take a look at the note here. The idiom that said can be replaced by a number of phrases with quite similar meanings, such as having said that. Yeah, I kind of actually like that one the best. When you say like that said, that it pretty much has that meaning. I think it kind of actually even evolved from the phrase having said that. So it's kind of like, well, I just made this point, but having said that, now that I got that out of the way, I want to express this other idea. That's what we do. So let's continue. So similar meanings such as having said that, even so, that being said, be that as it may, nevertheless, despite what one has just said, etc. So a lot of these phrases could replace it very close in meaning. So, but I know a lot of students get confused when they just see that said. That said what? You know, most students might not realize that this is an idiom and a phrase within itself. Okay, let's continue. The phrase is often used for expressing an opinion that is the opposite of what one just mentioned, although both may be correct or true. So even though you mentioned this thing and now you're mentioning an opposite opinion or idea, but both may be true at the same time. Okay, let's continue. All right, so now we got 5 examples to cover this. Here's the first one. I did find some flaws in your writing. That said, I think it was one of the best novels I ever read. Okay, so maybe you ask somebody to read this for you. Maybe he's also a writer, and he did find a few problems, but he still thought the story was very interesting. So even though he says one negative thing, he followed with a positive thing. So that said, now that I got the bad part out of the way, now that I let you know I found some flaws, I still think it was a great book. All right, number 2 here. He is not perfect. That said, he is clearly the better of the 2 candidates to vote for. So even though this one candidate has some issues or problems, he is far better than the other one, in this person's opinion. All right, number 3 here. He is offering the best price. That said, I still don't trust him. So could go this way too, or first you say something positive, then negative. So again, now that I got that idea out of the way, I want to express this idea. All right, number 4. He may not be attractive. That said, he is an amazing performer. So maybe not really very much of a handsome guy, but I don't know if he's an actor or a singer, dancer, whatever it is, he's an amazing performer. Okay, good. And number 5 here. This is a very difficult job that is stressful and time-consuming. That said, now that I got that out of the way, that said, I wouldn't trade it for any other job in the world, meaning it's still great. There's something you still like about it or love about it. Okay, anyway, hope you got it. I hope it was clear. Hope it was informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.